Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Stocks Around Us with me, Pizza. Guys, if you ever see me in a bookstore, you will find me hanging out at the Gossip Star magazine section, catching up on who broke up with who and why. But now that we're in the world of investment, I figured that I should gain some extra knowledge on the subject. And the simplest way to learn more is just to read more. Which is why I've decided to cut back on all the celebrity gossip and focus instead on reading investment books. Guys, the stock that we're going to look at today is a stock that makes us smarter. And the company is C-Ed, C Education Public Company Limited. So let's go buy some books today. C-Ed is a leading bookstore operator and publisher in Thailand, distributing books to over 5,500 bookstores nationwide. They have a complete value chain, starting from the publishing and printing of the books, distributing them to bookstores across the country, and of course, selling books through their C-Ed book centers. You can find their stores in many convenient locations, such as super centers like Tesco Lotus and Big C, shopping malls like Central, Robinsons, The Mall, and Siam Paragon, provincial shopping malls, and educational institutes, as they have networks with many university bookstores. Currently, there are over 400 C-Ed book centers in Thailand, which generates about 80% of the company's revenue. They have published over 1,000 titles, most of them being educational books in several fields. And they have about 9 magazines, all about science and technology. After all, the name C-Ed comes from the words science, engineering, and education. And because this company is so dedicated to delivering knowledge to our society, they have something called the C-Ed Learning Center, which organizes a bunch of different activities like the C-Ed Kitty Camp and some training courses and seminars for the public. Well, guys, I got a ton of books today. And you know, I feel smarter already, but I do realize that I'd actually have to read all of them. But before I do, there is someone very special that I'd like to introduce you to. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kun Mi Chok Tongsawai. He is the Director of Academic Consulting and International Business at C-Ed. สวัสดีค่ะ คุณมิโชค
สวัสดีครับ
Thank you for meeting with us here today.
It's with my pleasure.
Well, now that we're talking about the book industry, there's always been news, that says Thai people don't read. Is this true?
Actually, we have a lot of research talking about that. Thai people actually they read the book, but the number of the book that they read is not enough to develop that knowledge. Some saying that only 2-3 lines a year that Thai people read.
Oh my God.
So that's what's happening now.
Oh, and is it improving at all? The amount that we read per year.
We hope, but as you know that this is the world that going to change. They are moving to the technology world. We're talking a lot of media, social media, as well as ebook. Therefore, the people who would like or willing to read the books, physical book like this, now they're still sustainable, but in the future we're still looking forward what is going to happen next.
So how strongly is the trend of e-books growing now in our society?
I think in Thailand many people they're just talking about e-book And after the analyze, we found that we should say nice to have because they asked for the ebook, but no one really sure that how many people they're willing to read ebook themselves. They keep asking for like it's fashion, but anyway for education we are ready for the market. If the customer need, we also have the books for them to read.
In
the
ebook
ebook format,
right?
yes.
And for your bookstore, do you have like an average number of, what's the average of the number of books people buy, let's say per month?
Wow, it's quite
is there
tough
an
questions. If we're talking about the customer who really buy the books monthly basis, average the one who really buy the book is like 2 or 3 copies per month. That means that they're willing to buy. But many people, they just window shopping, just walk through and browse the book. Sometimes they do not buy the book.
I see. And do you have any strategies to stimulate more book buying, especially, in a society where people don't really put emphasis on reading?
Yes, I think that for bookstore like I said, book center, our strategy is how can we facilitate the customer. Means that we try to open the bookstore and locate it in the convenience area. If the people just thinking of book, they can choose and buy it anywhere. And we also have e-commerce system to support them. If you have no time to move out from your place, you can go to the internet, log on and order the book to e-commerce. And you can pick up the books any place that you want. I mean for said book center, any locations, or you can select by the postage. That is your choice.
Do people do this a lot? Because I know when I buy books, I come
Yes.
to the store and I look at it, but I'm not sure if how are normal people doing it now? Are they buying books
I
online?
have to say in this way for the new generation, I do not blame that you are old, but for the situation, sometimes they don't have time, but they know what they want. So they try to get the convenience way for them to access into the data and get the book. Therefore, we have double-digit growth for the e-commerce business.
I see, double-digit growth. And Kun Micho, what kind of books are selling well at the moment? The type, is there a category?
You will surprise because if we have a chance to see in the book center, every book center we have, let's say, top 10 or top 20 bestseller chart in each store. A lot of them come from the fiction.
Fiction.
I mean, they're talking about the fiction is part of them about the religious, how to improve yourself, meditation. So means that Thai people, they just, try to make them more calm and would like to improve themselves a lot.
Oh, these ones are the bestseller, the Thamma books,
Thamma
you say.
book.
Let's talk about your expansion plans. You mentioned that because the coming of the ebooks, you were gonna focus towards the distribution
Yes.
of the ebook. So are you planning to focus your expansion on your distribution business in CED?
We have to say in this way because of publishing industry nowadays they're just moving really fast. When we are prepare ourselves to be ready to be like ebook distributor, that means we are ready to go for. But we have to see again how is the size of the market, how fast that we should push them into the market.
I see.
Anywhere now we also talking about thinking of the diversify of the business. But when education mentioned diversify, we still in the mainstream because our mission is how can we make Thai smarter.
Right.
To publish the book, to be the bookseller, to be distributor, sometimes it's not enough. So that's why we just moved to the educational CED Learning Center. Is firstly we just form them like a center that people can come and learn, like a seminar for the popular topics. But nowadays we just realized that we need to develop the people since they were young. Therefore, we focus for the younger levels, like primary level.
Wow.
We have what we call the course of mathematics, art, and also English for the primary level. Mathematics we call Fan Math. This program we work together with the professor from Singapore to develop the program.
And now that you have you're into all these educational development programs, what about your main business, these bookstores, right? Do you have any expansion plans for your book centers?
Of course, last year we have new branch, about 47 branches opening. For this year, we may not open that fast because we are looking for the good location, and we also need to study for the feasibility in each location. But for the book center, is generate almost 86% of our revenues at the moment.
Yes.
And our aim is we would like to cover the whole country. Means that the book center will located every provinces. But now we still lack of some provinces. For example, from the south, some of the provinces is not ready for. So we try to move.
Right.
And even though we also have a branch located in Yala already.
I see. Well, thank you so much for today นะคะ คุณมีโชค I really learned a lot. So really appreciate it. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Financial highlights. At the end of 2012, C-Ed's revenue was about 5.7 billion baht. In 4 years, it grew by 7%. The net profit was about 200 million baht. As for the net profit margin, it was about 3.5%, and the ROE was about 26.4%. C-Ed's PE at the end of 2012 was about 16.6. This is a growth of 6%. And the PBV was about 4.7, which is a growth of 6% again. The share price at the end of 2012 was 9.7 baht. This grew by 6% in 4 years. And the market cap of C-Ed as of March this year was about 3.5 billion baht. Ladies and gentlemen, that was C-Ed. Join us again next time for more company highlights with me, Pizza. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a ton of reading to do. So, I will see you guys later. Bye!